All right, welcome to Pacer Chat on this September 4th. We are wrapping up PTC coming off of a long weekend. We're pretty excited. We had a fun time this past weekend. So we got Bobby Joe with us, and we brought him Tommy. Tommy was on the bike cam. He was our bike cam guy this weekend and got all that fun footage. And we're gonna try and figure out what that background noise is. So usually, Tommy, we go around and we ask how everybody's running's doing. So we're going to start with Bobby Joe.
I did a 20-mile long run today. So that's how mine's going. Pretty good. Hurt a little bit. Hamstrings hurt a little bit, but it's good.
How many weeks out are we?
Well, it's exactly 30 days. So October 4th, today's September 4th. So
good deal. Good
I
deal.
try to do another one on Sunday. Hopefully,
Looks like we got Mark on. He decided not to watch the NFL, but watch our show. We knew we were up against the NFL.
It's just the Super Bowl champions. No big deal.
No.
Tommy, how's your running go? Well, we know Bobby Joe had the race. What are we, 4 weeks out?
4 weeks out.
Yeah, I'm 4 weeks out too. What do you have coming up?
I just signed up for a 5K on the 13th, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bike I'm gonna bike for about 45 minutes to an hour before it, and then just run hard afterwards. Try to get that run off the bike stimulus, because that's what I'm lacking right now.
But Tommy, tell everybody what sport you really. I mean, you are into running, but what else what's the big thing you do?
Duathlons.
So that is.
It's a run, usually a shorter run in the beginning, then like a 10 to 13 mile bike, and then usually a 5K at the end, around a 5K.
So you said shorter than a 5K, or?
Correct. It's around, I've done anything between 1K to 2.4 miles for the first run.
1K, you're just sprinting to your bike.
Yeah, it's not helpful for people like me who are stronger runners to get away from the bikers.
Oh yeah. So you like the ones that have the 2.4 mile opening?
Yeah, at least a mile and a half, so I can create some type of gap.
Pretty cool deal. And so, and you're are you ranked in the state or the nation? What is it? How's the ranking go?
USAT is national ranking amongst your age group, because like all of the multi-sport events are like USAT certified, and you have to have like a membership card and stuff. And yeah, I'm number one in my age group for the nation.
Yay!
Nice. So I've been trying to add Tommy to the live stream for a while. And so we got all that great footage on the bike this past weekend. That was all Tommy on the bike. So he rode a lot with the leaders. He ran a little bit at first with the leaders, then rode with the leaders, brought a lot of cool things to it. So pretty excited. But I think what me and Bobby Joe loved the most was the bantering we had on camera with Tommy. I thought it was great. So
there's never a dull moment.
it was a fun time. So we were excited. It was a great weekend, amazing race on both sides. So
Jeff, how's your running going?
Oh yeah. It sucked last week, so I didn't really get much in, and started out this week pretty well, and then we'll see. Today I didn't get a run in today because I'm watching the Twins while my wife and daughter are over at Universal, and so we'll go over there tomorrow. So when it's just me, single dad, I don't get any running in. So but that's okay. So
have them bike along next to you.
Yeah, I got to try and run Sugarloaf on Sunday. So I'm going to try and go out and get some vert in. So we'll say, I just got to.
Yeah, my body's not ready for any vert right now.
Yeah, I just got a text from Brian Charbonneau. He's like, "Yep, I'm in for Sunday." So I'm like, "All right, let's go."
Maybe I'll go take some video.
Yeah, so we get some good, some good burden. So yeah, so PTC was great on the men's side. It kind of rocked. So we're still trying to get the results up. So all kinds of issues on Saturday. We had issues. The cell phones went down about 2:00 or around 1:00, 2:00. We had Verizon. So we were scrambling on the live stream stuff to keep everything up. So it was kind of a pain in the butt. The only things that worked on the Verizon side were phones that I hadn't updated yet. So the iPad, and I had an old iPhone that we hadn't updated. So we were able to run off of that. And then Marty wasn't on Verizon and Joe wasn't on Verizon. So we were able to keep those up. So, but we also had some issues with the timing. For some reason, the timing went down. And so we're still trying to we have to manually enter everything into Ultra signup. So I do have the results. They were sent over to me. I'm trying to pull them up now so that I can see them. I had them all up, and then I was starting to order some clothes for running. All right. All right, let me go back to stream. So we're going to pull up. I don't know what it is about your cell phone, Tommy. You and I don't mix on cell phones. We had this issue on Saturday. All right, here's the first page. So you basically have Mark Burgett. He set the course record again, beat his at 5:48. Vince Carter second, 6:12. Aaron King 6:14. Alex Rosier 6:16. And Fred Soley 6:23. So pretty incredible that we had those five guys run really fast races. Eric Lena at 6:33 was amazing. That he beat my fastest time by 9 seconds. Andrew Kelly then rounded out 6:45. So you had 7 guys go under 8 hours.
And Andrew was uncrewed.
Andrew was uncrewed. So pretty crazy. On the female side, you had Joanne Fisher. Those guys they're 3 minutes apart. So 7:28. I'm going to try something really quick. Okay. So Joanne went in at 7:28. Loanne was 7:31. And then we had Lindsay Vera at 8:23. Chico, I can't even say it. I'm not even going to try and butcher that. 9:06 and Sage Lyons and 9:08. Did I miss one? I think I missed one in there. Lita. Yeah, Velez was fourth. I knew I was trying to find her on there. And then so that's if you're looking at that, and then we'll go a little bit to the next page. So just running down those results, people we know. On the last one, I forgot. Luke Vidal ran a good race. Where was Luke? Luke was 7:57, so he's 13th. Blake, Nick Urena, 8:45. Jordan, great race. I mean, there's so many names on here I could go over.
Emily's in the chat. She ran it.
Yeah, Emily's down there. A couple new guys, Alex Meyer, brand new, never ran an ultra, never ran over a marathon, ran a 7:16, which was pretty incredible. Here's second page of results.
So yeah, we've got. Wait for it pops up on.
Craig Batts.
Emily got Emily at 10:42. So congrats, Emily.
Yep. Nice job. For what'd she get? 59th place.
We've got Charlotte in the chat.
Yeah. Charlotte didn't. Charlotte was close to DNF again. DFL again. DFL. Going through it. We had a lot of new guys on there. A lot of local people. Jordan Detro again at it. We had a lot of Dunedin people. 11:13. Thune Tran got his 9th finish at 11:21. That was fun to run him in. Connor Land, 11:34.
Connor was quite disappointed in himself, but he had a knee injury pop up early on, so he walked that whole race.
Yep. Christina Brown, another Dunedin resident, my next door neighbor, 11:47. Benny Gossip, who is the RD for a Dirty Bear, 12:09. And then going down,
Is
Harry
there
Gregg
Jess
was good.
Pendergrass on there.
Yep.
I'm getting a notification that they just ran. She had just ran a 100-miler a couple weeks before that. So.
Oh, nice,
Good
nice.
for
What was I? Which one was it? Harry Gregg. It was good to see Harry Gregg at 71 get it done. 12:47, and then we got Charlotte down there 12:49, and then it was close for in Golden Hour. Debbie Brightwell finished with about less than a minute and a half to
Yeah,
go.
we were counting the seconds down for her.
Pretty crazy.
And too unofficial. Marta is watching us. She's not in the chat, but she wanted to let me know. Marta helped us with the live stream as well. So shout out to Marta.
We had a great live stream crew. We had Marty out there with Miles with Marty. He was bumping around and had to crew a little bit. Joe Miller got to spend a lot of time out on the course. We had Marta out there. We had some people jumping in from some of the aid stations. Who else am I missing? Tommy was out there. We scrambled for cameras at the finish line to get the winners coming across. Anybody else I'm missing?
Yeah, I mean, various people popped in from the aid stations to say hi quickly. So, but yeah, anybody who helped, we appreciate it. Anybody who chimed in or kept the chat going, or
Honestly, that was our biggest live stream we ever had. I think we're up over 1,200 views on the first one, which is pretty incredible. That's the most we had. So we're pretty excited. Yep, Charlotte got I'm going through the comments right now. Charlotte got to pass the brick, which was fun to watch. She said she misses the brick. So, well, goals next year, Charlotte. You got goals next year. So,
never again. I heard it. I do have her on camera saying she's never going to do this race ever again.
I didn't realize she was a 5-timer from out of state too, which is pretty awesome. So this was pretty cool. So I'm going to bring up a little bit of the live stream. And if you watch the live stream, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. That helps us to be able to do these a lot more. And we're getting up there on views. I think we're pretty close to 3,000 views over the last year, which is one of their requirements, but we need to get the subscribers up. So if you watch it, go ahead and subscribe. It helps us get this up better. So here's great footage of Tommy. We're going to show, this is the end of the female race. And here's what's pretty impressive was Tommy was going back to pick up the females and the female leaders. And he was turning around. And he's like, wait. I could see the second place coming in and she may make a pass. Let me follow her in. So great eye on Tommy. And what's cool about that, I love the video. And to me, it doesn't make a difference if it was Loanne passing Joe or Joe passing Loanne. It's great race coverage. We love them both. So nothing against, I think both of them had a bad day, not their best days out there, but this was just amazing footage. I think it's good footage of that Tommy got coming in. So we're going to play it really quick. He's coming up to the big crossing at Curlew. All right. So it goes on. Great footage. Tommy, great job out there getting the coverage on it, and so it was great to watch the pass. And then this was pointed out to me, which is pretty funny. Joanne did get assaulted when she finished the race. So we got video of Joanne crossing the finish line. She did get assaulted at the finish line. She got taken out by the finish line tape.
I forgot you sent me that video. I do have to.
So it was funny. It was actually fun to watch it, and we were watching it live at the finish line. We had a crowd watching on my iPad, which was pretty cool. So, Tommy, great job on that, getting that footage in there. And so,
what did you think of the experience, Tommy?
It was interesting. Like, I guess being a part of a race but not racing, and like being out on the course, because I'm not really familiar with the ultra running scene and like the details and just like how much like grit it takes to get through one of those races, and to like firsthand, like right behind them, see like what they go through is pretty crazy. How much you guys train and how hard it is to do an event like that.
Did that make you want to sign up for one?
maybe later on after I win national championship.
Oh, he's got goals.
I gotta get to a marathon first.
So, Tommy, what is your half marathon time?
My PR I think is 1:22:42.
Yeah, so Tommy's pretty fast. But we're trying to lure him over to the ultra scene. So his ultra, the only thing he knows about ultra is David Goggins.
No, and Truett Haynes.
Truett Haynes wearing jeans.
Jeans at Leadville.
Yeah, Leadville. So we dropped you.
I don't know what happened. You just kicked me out.
Yeah. All right. What else do I have to talk about? So for PTC, we kind of went over results a little bit. I want to go over sponsors because we had some good sponsors out there again. So these are our sponsors. We had Cool Wizard, Dunning Women Running, the Wellness Tree, KLR, St. Pete Physical Therapy, Florida Road Races, Rock Salad, Brighter Days, which was our turnaround. I wish we had a camera out at Brighter Days because it looked like they had a party out there. We had it early on. St. Pete Running Company, Sonia, the run-in realtor, the studio, which had the ice bath at the finish line, which was pretty cool. Salty Soul, which we went to our post-race meal on Sunday. Fit Life Foods, Rotor Man, and Monroe Cross Trail, which if you want to do PTC in the wintertime when it's cooler, the Monroe Cross Trail Ultra 50 is basically, I call it the PTC version, winter version with Diana over there. So those are our sponsors. Thank you to the board. You had Kelly Hewitt, Luis Gomez, CJ Graves, Marta. What's Marta's last name?
Portillo.
Yeah, okay. Marta and Dave Whiteside and I, that's your PTC board. So a lot of us have been in place for a while. So we basically run the race as a board. What else I want to go over? We did the results, the live stream. Thank you for the live stream. One other thing is we are I am co-host race directing the Big Scrub. The Florida 48 race we're doing in November, and that's the Goggins 4x4x48.
Join us.
There you go, Tommy. So it is basically if you ran PTC, we're giving you a discount code PTC10 that gives you 10% off the entry fee, and basically we're going to camp all weekend long. All you got to do is bring a tent. We're going to provide food, all your meals. We're going to have entertainment. So Florida 48, great race. Here's a good discount code PTC10. Go ahead and sign up. Love to see you guys out there. It's going to be a great community event. I'm going to try and get all the stuff up in the show notes so you can find it there. Why did I put Big Scrub 48 discount? Those are two different races. It's Florida 48 and the Big Scrub 150. I just kind of mixed them up. Also, big thanks to Nick Urena and Missy Smith and Jerry Rains. They used Pacer Travel to book their hotels for the race. So we got them some good deals on some hotels, and that's a way of helping out the channel, is letting us book your hotel. So if you're going somewhere, you need me to book a hotel, car rental, cruise, anything, Pacer Travel can do it, and we would love to do it. So thank you, Nick, Missy, and Jerry. It was cool catch up with Jerry afterwards at the post-race show. So I hadn't really met him. Really cool guy. So we chatted for a while. Too bad, did Nick drop you? Too bad I dropped Tommy.
In the beginning, remember I was recording him on foot, and then he just sprinted away.
Oh, yeah. That was early on in the race.
Before you were on the bike.
Yeah, he was coming into St. Pete Running Company, the first aid station, and Tommy's like, man, he's taking off. I don't know what he's doing. So Nick was great to have on. We had Nick on camera all day. He always seemed to, whenever we had the camera up, Nick came by. We had a great, I don't know if you could hear my bantering of him at the mile 32 aid station. I was wishing him happy birthday, his happy 52nd birthday. He wasn't smiling, so, and the crowd was getting into it. They were telling him he needed some LaCroix out there. So, all right, anything else we need to wrap up on PTC?
Any thoughts, Tommy? You coming back next year?
I could come back to help film better. I've learned some lessons on how to.
Had you ever seen any sort of live stream of a race before? Did you have any idea what? I mean, it doesn't. It's getting bigger. It's a much bigger media than it used to be. But yeah, we're just getting started. So you're going in kind of blind, and
yeah, I was pretty blind. I didn't know what, I knew the concept of what to do, just film the whoever, Jeff needed me to film running wise, but I didn't know I didn't even know what I was honestly getting. I kept asking hey Jeff, can you see this? Because my phone brightness was kind of low, and it was just kind of with the angle of the bike. The bike and
we had that.
I had to
we basically had to jerry rig the camera onto his bike.
Well, I think you can get mounts for the bike.
Well, no, we did. It just wouldn't fit around his handlebars.
Oh,
So, yeah. So we have to get a different mount for it. But we figured out how to do it, and then he basically figured out, I think, while he was riding, what every time we went over a bump, the camera would fall, but. But I mean, the coverage was great. I think you did a good job of troubleshooting what to get the good angle and stuff like that. Sometimes we thought you were going to ride up over the riders. It probably looked closer than what you actually were, but we're like, is he going to ride between those two runners early on? So it's good. And you learned. I think as the day went on, you learned what the good shot was. So we loved it. So we're going to try and convince you to help with Tampa Bay 100. We're just going to put you on the Courtney Campbell, riding back and forth, catching the runners going across.
When is that race?
I think it's in November.
Oh, so. Are you doing the same setup for the Florida 48 thing?
We're
48
gonna
is
live
one
stream out there, but I don't think we're gonna be doing. We'll do a little bit of live stream, but not 48 hours. So, but
Yeah.
we'll be out of Tampa. Yeah, we'll be out Tampa Bay 100. We're trying to get into long haul, all day at Holloway with Chris Stengel. Trying to get back to Bootlegger. What else do we have on there? I got a project I want to work on you with. I want to live stream the Best Damn Race half marathon. So I know we know the race. What's that?
Is it all of them?
All the runners?
No, all of the BDRs, because there's like 3 in Orlando or in Florida.
Well, the original ones in Safety Harbor, and we know the race directors. We run with them here, so so that might be a project.
My first half marathon.
Oh, was it the Orlando one? Yeah. So
I've done it like 3 times.
So that's something I want to work with you on, Tommy. See if we can get into Best Damn Race half marathon. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a different kind of stuff. So Russ is saying we need to do surf. So I like it. I love when people are reaching out to us, and we would love to do it. So Russ has a race coming up this weekend. SOS. We're going to talk about that a little bit later on. So with that, so. We'd love to figure out some stuff. So yeah, if you're a race director and you want us, let us know. So we'd love to figure out if it works into our schedule. We just love talking to people. We love filming people, and it's a lot of fun. So
we like it too when people look half dead and then they see the camera and suddenly they're running and they're smiling and a little bit of a pick me up. Till they realize we're out there everywhere, and then they're like, I'm not smiling anymore.
Yeah. We did have someone ran past Bobby Joe and they're like, "Are you Bobby Joe?" And Bobby Joe's like, "Oh, someone recognized me."
Not have time to give out autographs, but
yeah. Well, Tommy's going to start getting his fan club.
You're right. I think that 48-hour thing would be interesting to film on my end. I would not run it.
You could run one. You could do like every other 4 hours and do.
Okay.
Too close it's too close to my big race in December, but
yeah. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll see what we can come up with a plan for the 48. So it'll be fun. So we're looking forward to it. So all right. Do you need to jump off? You got to be somewhere, right, Tommy? Are you gonna hang?
Yeah, just have to be somewhere at around 9:15.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready to take off, just wink, like with your right eye, like twice. Like I gotta go. All right.
Do you need me for anything else?
Now we're gonna talk about ultra things, so no more Goggins stuff. So you may not know what we're talking about.
I've seen some Hans Troyer stuff. I know who David Roche is.
We like it. That campaigns is pretty popular with non-runners.
Well, that's what you said earlier, right? No, his who was the one you just said did Leadville?
True against his son.
His son. So he
the whole thing in jeans.
Yeah, Tommy, what is your Instagram?
At Sir Tommy Fresh. I think there's
Sir.
There's an underscore in the beginning and underscore at the end. Is there a way for me to type it on here?
I just put Sir Tommy Fresh. So, yeah. I'm follow Tommy. It's somewhat. If you just do Sir Tommy Fresh, you'll find him. He has some pretty good stuff on there. So,
you talking about my when I dress up and scream like I'm Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. So we had another race in Florida, the Wildcat 100, up in it is up in where's that? Pensacola, Florida. And so we were just talking about this ahead of time. Me and Bobby Joe were like, even though it's in Florida, like there's a lot of runners like we don't know on this wait list. I'm not on the wait list, but I'm in a race. So they had a good race. So Michael Tiersiak, I'm sure I said that wrong, from Fall. Tersiak? Yeah, that's a lot better. He broke the course record in 1905. The original course record, he broke it by almost an hour
Was it an
and
hour and a half?
25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he crushed that race. So congrats to him. Bethany Madison won it for the females. She had the second fastest time in course history. So congrats.
If you guys
Great.
are friends with these people, let them know we want to get to know them. So we're really familiar with the Central Florida and most of the Miami crowd, but the North Florida crowd, it's like a whole other group. But
Yeah,
get them on Fur, get them watching, get them talking. We want to know who they are. I'm sure there's some really great runners up there.
In 100K, Christian Knight was first male, 13:38, and then on the female side, you had Joanne Friedlander in 18:10. So congrats. They had a 50-mile race with I think they had 30-something finishers, 31 finishers. So Dominic Zambrano was our male winner in 7:58, and Ansley Rao was first female in 9:17. The 50K, they had 43 runners. So Jess Barron, it looks like he won in 4:55, and then female side, Sarah Swenson out of Newport Richie. So she left PTC and ran up there. She won it in 5:52. So congrats if you guys ran that race. Congrats to everyone who finished that race. So great job up there. Race for the ages. That is Bobby Joe. We're going to throw. This is the one we talked to Mike Melton last week. He was up in, where is it? Is it Tennessee?
Yes, it's in
there?
Tennessee.
So
Dead Man's Park. So they run the Dead Man's Mile. So that's the last race. So Tom, you'll like this one. This is, you run the number of hours that you are old. That's how many hours you have to run in this race. So the oldest runner was 93 years old. So he had 93 hours to do as many laps as he could. The winner was Randy Ellis, age 73. He got 225 miles in his almost 73 hours. Steve Troxel, that's who Mike had picked to win. Jackson, Tennessee. Randy Ellis out of Oklahoma. Steve Troxel had 223. So they both had over 200. So really close, and it did come down to the end from what I hear on who was going to win the race. So Steve Troxel got his 223 in 66 hours. So in him 66 and Randy 2 more miles, but a lot more hours. So
yeah,
that's how it works in this race. Bonnie Bush was the lead female from Bettendorf, Iowa. She was age 67. She got 182 miles. Beth Ann Yarborough out of Lexington, South Carolina, age 73, 172. We did have a lot of Florida runners there. So Mike Mellon got his couple laps. I think the first Floridian was Jim Miller. He came in ninth place. Oh, Tim.
Yeah, Tim was third.
Tim was third.
Salt Shack. Yeah.
Salt Shack, 186. He's 67 years old. He does a lot of Laz's races. So he's Vol State veteran.
Yep.
And Hots. So Jim Miller Joel Rich, 169 miles in 6th place. Jim Miller, 165 miles. Jim 73. Joel's a youngin'. He's only 56 years old for that race. So. We had Martha Mayer, age 63. She got her 100, which was really that's what she was going for. And Elena Rich out of Gainesville, age 54, another young one for that race, 64 miles. So congrats to all of them. And this is a race I would like to go to at some point. I got texts from some of my younger 60-year-old friends saying these old people are kicking my ass. So
yeah, so that old guy, the old guy, the 93-year-old got 60 miles in. So Donald Jans.
He is out of the Villages.
He's out of the Villages.
So
Yeah. You ever heard of the Villages, Tommy?
I think that's where my new TT bike came from.
What?
Is that all you know about the Villages?
Is that all you know about the Villages?
That it's like a bunch of rich people, because like the guy that does buying and selling the like TT bikes, road bikes, he said that an older gentleman in the Villages like bought this like super tricked out nice like 2023 bike and just to ride with his friends like for like one race, and he didn't even finish.
Did it have a loofah on it?
No, no. Am I missing? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, you should probably Google it, because otherwise we'd jump up to a PG-13 rated.
Oh no.
Yeah, there are a lot of rich people. There's some poor people too, but yeah, it's the country's largest town dedicated to 55 and up. Yeah, you just to live there, you have to be 55 and up, but they have.
And they're very frisky. They're very frisky up there. Tommy, you should go bartend up there.
They'll make a lot of money.
I'll get put in some old lady's will.
Well, you get invited to her house first.
Yeah. Charlotte's gonna miss PTC next year because she wants to go back to a race for the ages. So we'll miss you. So Emily said her kids graduated from the Village High School.
My husband worked there 20 some odd years ago. He worked at the Chili's there. I didn't know the Villages had a high school.
Yeah, I guess so. So, all right, good deal. All right, so we're gonna click over to UTMB if we're gonna go outside of the states. Let me see where I got that information. I'm trying to pull up. Actually, I didn't really follow UTMB that much.
We were busy.
We were busy, man. We were getting texts about it, but there's a lot of races all week long. You had CCC, which is 100K. That was a great race where Francisco Pupi won in 10:06. David Sinclair, Drew Holman. Really close race. 10 minutes separates. 10 minutes in an ultra, Tommy, is pretty close. Yeah. And then on the female side, a bunch of names I cannot pronounce were all within three minutes of each other, which was pretty incredible. OCC.
You're not even gonna try.
I'm not even gonna try. It's turning into a giant joke. OCC, which is a 57K, we call it the 50K. Jim, and basically all you need to know is Jim Walmsley won it. He almost got. I mean, he only won by 20 seconds. So he got passed at the last.
Really crazy in an ultra.
Yeah, he got passed at the last aid station, and then had to run his ass off to get it done. So, congrats to them.
That's another
the
name
big
you
one.
gotta learn, Tommy. Jim Walmsley.
Oh, I know Jim Walmsley, the Hoka athlete.
Yeah. So on the big rate, go ahead, Tommy.
I would say he's almost as big as a Hoka athlete as Jeff Iosa.
Yeah, pretty close. I just ordered 3 pairs of shoes off of eBay today, Hokas. Nice. all the same color. All right, UTMB was the big race out there, and the big storyline was Ruth Croft winning it for females. So what was funny was a lot of people were saying that Ruth was going to win over Courtney, and so I don't know if people had intel on how Courtney was doing, and so so it ended up being a good race. Weather was a huge thing in it, and if you listen to a lot of, like on the men's side, overnight when they were going from peak to peak, they were basically kind of buddying up to weather the events, kind of running together and helping each other out.
It was a snowbird.
No, I think they had a little bit. You might have had some flurries, but it was just really bad weather. But that's what Tom Evans said, that they were just buddying up to get from peak to peak. But Ruth was the big winner from New Zealand. She won the race. Camille Brewis was second, and Catherine Hart Smith was third. Tom Evans out of the UK was first. We all like Tom Evans. He's great runner. Ben Demon.
It was driving rain, strong winds, and hail, and a little bit of snow. So,
yeah.
A lot of wind, and you get knocked off the side of the mountain.
Yep. Ben Demon was second. Basically, he's a somewhat of American living over in Europe. Josh Wade was third, also out of the UK. So overall, they're saying if you took all the races, took the podiums, and gave them like medal wise, like the Olympics does, the U.S. actually had the most medals out of any other country, which was pretty impressive. And guess what shoe brand had the most podiums?
You're hinting at Hoka, I'm assuming.
It was Hoka. But guess who was number 2?
Ultra.
It was not Ultra.
Mount to Coast.
Saucony.
No. Is normal.
That was not normal. It was Asics. Asics was second place. They were tied with another.
I saw some memes about that.
Yeah, they were actually tied for second with I can't remember what the other shoe company was. Luckily, down towards the bottom was Nike, so we're pretty excited about that. You learn we don't like Nike on this channel. We're not Nike fans.
I wouldn't imagine Nike for any ultra events. I've never seen any sort of like durable shoe for that kind of distance in regards to Nike shoes.
Well, honestly, they took the top 2 spots at Western States on the men's and women's side. So Nike shoes, they're Nike runners. Yep. So pretty incredible.
The runners just wanted to get to the finish and take off that stupid shirt.
Yeah. So they will not be wearing that at the US 24-hour race. So other thing was the people who did the double Western States to UTMB did not fare very well. A lot of DNFs, a lot of carnage on that side. They were talking about one runner did do well, but I can't remember who it was. So
I do want to point out that Courtney finished in 10th place, which is I think is pretty impressive because once she fell out of the podium spot, a lot of runners in her position typically stop. Or some of the elites, if they know they're not going to make their goal or they're not going to make the podium, they say, well, it's not worth it to me, race another day and stop. But she kept going and held on and still smiled and finished in 10th place. So I think that shows a lot about her character.
Well, I think the big thing there was a ton of like little girls out in the course chasing her along. Like the stardom that she brought to that race was unbelievable. So I think props to her for continuing on. I think she really stepped up as a role model just because of that. I think when you're on the world stage and you're held to that high of a status, I think what she did was amazing for those little girls. And so you may not remember one of her wins, but most people are going to remember her 10th place finish at UTMB, which was pretty cool. So props to Courtney. So, all right, we covered all the races that we saw. Upcoming races coming up. We're going to go to this one. We're going to go through our list really quick. Out west, you got the Wasatch 100, which I need to go get my redemption here. I ran this in 2022. And, every single one of my DNFs, Leadville, Wasatch, and Umstead, I DNF exactly at the 100K mark. So if I can get past the 100K mark, I'm golden, man. I ain't dropping. Wasatch, it's a great race. If you ever get a chance, 24,000 feet of climb, hard rock qualifier.
Arian's out there.
Oh, I forgot Arian was running that race.
Yep.
All right. So he needs some redemption after Tahoe 200. Going down, you also got this is on the Ultra Running magazine. You got up in Ohio, this is Chris Stengel race. So Chris Stengel is hosting this race. I saw Mike Alberts was driving it up there. I guess he's going to do the photography, which is pretty cool. So,
Did you mention Mike was helping us? Or
no,
helping
we
in
didn't.
general?
So
Yeah, Mike did help. Mike did help at the PTC. He took a lot of photos. He'll make sure they're perfect before he posts most of them, as he does.
Yep.
So thank you, Mike, for taking pictures.
So the 50K is a single loop, old school trail race. There's a 10K, 25K, and 50K. It's the Tar Hollow is Ohio's third largest state forest. Is the only ultra held in the forest. It's always a Saturday after Labor Day. There's still a few spots, so if anybody wants to travel up to Ohio, you can jump up there. Chris has some spots for you up there. What other races? You got Mongolian Monster going on out in Arizona. That's on my list to do. Down in
that race just happened.
Oh my god, yeah, I did too. What did
Is that what Andrew ran?
No, I was thinking Greg Lawson. What did Greg Lawson? I thought ran something out there. I thought he did Mongolian. Rebecca Mountain, which is on the Pinhoti course up in Alabama. Great race. And then what do we have? We got also going on this weekend. We got SOS. Yes. And I apologize. I don't know what SOS means. Russ is in the gym. Russ, if you're in the chat, what does SOS mean?
Sombrero or something sombrero. Or...
Yeah. So it's up in Middleburg, Florida. So they got all kinds. They got a 12-hour ruck, 9K ruck, 6-hour ruck, 6-hour ruck, 6-hour, 3-hour ruck, and 3 hour. So they got a lot of different races up there. And it's for National Recovery Month and mental health issues. So great job.
For suffering on Sandridge, save our sombreros, service over self, or even
Russ says it was left vague on purpose. So I believe suffering on Cydia. It's on a 2.7 mile loop. So good luck to everybody out there. I know I saw one name on there. Katie, I believe, is running it. Katie Jenkins is running it. Who else do we?
Emily, she usually does those races. I know she just raced, but she does usually do these races.
Yeah. Mike Martinez is running it. He's on there.
Well, you can get in the 3 hour.
Yeah, so all kinds of. So the ruck is basically telling me the ruck is you got to wear a pack.
Like a weight vest. It's usually, I think it's 20 pounds for women, and I don't know what it is for men. Or maybe it's 20 for men. I think it's 20 for the women. All
right. So Russ, get us some pictures, some video, get us over to us so we can show it next week for the race. So good luck to everyone running that race. I don't have the ticker up, but we got a lot of stuff we got some stuff to talk about. Bobby Joe sent me this. This is Ultra Running Goes to the Courts. Basically, this guy was running an FKT and the Grand Teton, and he was going after FKT. He got the FKT, but he cut the trail, and he cut the trail on a closed trail, and he got busted for it. Basically, you can kind of see this is a section right here. It was a trail that had been closed, and so I forget. I said, what I tell you? The fine was 6 months in jail or $5,000 fine. Mm-hmm. So he got found guilty.
And I'm assuming his FKT was taken away.
I think so. I'm curious if the original FKT actually followed the same route, because it was called
point to point, however you can get there.
Yeah, that I don't know. So the previous one was Andy Anderson in 2012. So back then that trail could have been open. So I am not quite sure what the deal is with that. So, all right, on the Strava group. So we got our big Strava winners this week. The Stork, of course, is up front. He should start slowing down because he's got his race coming up. I got to reach out to him. I got to reach out to him to figure out when his race is. He's running Stagecoach. Loanne took second with 76 miles, and Alex Rosier was 74.9. So both of them ran PTC. Also, shout out to Alex. Alex put out all those coolers on the trail during PTC. And so there was ice bandanas, frozen bottles. He went out the night before and just put them all out there. So there was a ton of ice bottles and ice bandanas out on the trail. That time that guy threw that ice bandana down, that was from Alex's cooler. So, but running time, Jess got out there who was running PTC. So she ran for 14 hours. Low, Stork has the most vert. Greg has his bullshit watch that always says he has 6,800 feet of vert, and it's not true. But we do believe Jill got 6,400, and Stork is out in Colorado, so he did get 12.8. So, but overall, this is our mileage leaders. So Loanne was our top female. Who else was on there?
Yeah, I think I'm right below.
Emily,
I had 50 miles.
Jill, and Jess. So congrats to everyone that got. This is our Strava group. If you're not part of it, jump on it. We'd love to have you on that Strava group. Unless you run a lot of miles, and go join the Miles with Marty Strava group. Or the Effin' Runners. So
Miles with Marty, Effin' Runners. There's only a few people on that. So yeah, go join that. Go join that.
We forgot. As well. Yeah, we didn't see. Were you winning that one, Bobby Joe?
I believe I was winning that one.
We gotta go. We gotta go check that. Also, this week I got to co-host a podcast, and it was with my buddy Brian Pacente. And we got to interview Anastasia Wild, who's a photographer. She photographs a lot of the 200-mile races. And this is, I guess, a little clip.
Sound's not working. Definitely, I can't hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's distorted.
All right.
And last year with Miles and Marty, Emily won with 58.5 miles. Woohoo!
Oh, on that with the effing. So yep. Sorry about that. I thought you could hear that, but I don't know why some stuff comes through and some stuff doesn't. So Charlotte just joined our Strava group. Congrats, Charlotte. So we love that. All right, what else, Bobby Joe? We were talking about some other races coming up. You got the Azalea race, which is this is Winston Fletcher is the race director. So I know they're looking for runners. Where did you see they needed to get 50 runners in the race?
I don't know if it was on Fur or if it was some. I know Mark Burgett shared it as well. I think he's crewing somebody out there. So I believe it was on Fur that I saw it, that they needed 50.
Okay. This race is November 1st up in Palaca. So if you're looking for a race, they have where are the distance? They have a 50-miler, a 24-hour, and a 12-hour. So you guys can jump on another good race there. Tommy is heading out. He gave me, did y'all see the wink? Tommy winked. Oh, hang on.
My mic was muted.
Oh, sorry. So there you go. Yeah. There's the wink.
There's the wink. Yeah.
So, ladies, if you're on a date with Tom and he does that, that means he has to leave.
Or I'll go to the restroom and not come back.
So, Tommy, thanks for joining us tonight. We loved having you on there. So we're excited to have you hopefully join us for more podcasts. I think you bring a lot to it. We love your commentating. We love that you can actually keep up with the fast runners, except for Nick. Nick's really the only runner you couldn't keep up with. Mark Forget, easy to do. Nick Urena, very difficult.
I was only able to keep up with Mark on a bike.
Yeah. Show Tommy some love. Sir Tommy Fresh on Instagram. He has some pretty cool content, so we appreciate it. So,
Thank
all
you
right.
for the opportunity.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for joining us tonight. So we'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Yeah, Winston did post on for yesterday that
Okay.
if we do not reach at least 50 participants by September 15th, we will be forced to cancel the event. So if we can show some support for that race, I know there's a lot of races in Florida, a lot of races coming up into the fall and the winter, but they do have, sign up for one of the shorter ones if you don't want to do 100 or 24 hour.
Yeah.
And show some support.
I think Winston used to do one of the track races up in that area.
The
Fast track?
Fast track, yeah.
One of the fast races, the fast race on the track. Cannot think of what the name of it is.
Well, then I was thinking that other one, but that wasn't him. I don't think the one it was the circle with the, like, I could see the logo. It was on there was all those broken track. There's that one. And then
was it Broken Arrow? It's not Broken Arrow.
No,
was it Fast
the
Track?
Broken Track was one, and there's another track race on for Icarus. But I don't think he did Icarus, but that's the one I kept thinking of because that was on it. That's another old school short loop race. But
What was the race? I'm trying to find an office. I remember Luis went up and ran it, and I want to say like Pete Kostelnick was running it or
Pete
something.
Ran 1 year. He didn't do very good. It was raining. That's the year my friend Kevin Randolph, who used to run the Stinger from Revolution Running, he won that year. He got to say he beat Pete because Kevin will run in any weather. It was pouring down, torrential downpour, and everybody just kind of got off the track, and Kevin stayed out there and won.
Yeah, I can't find it. So, but I remember Luis going up there, and he was excited about being on the same
Fast
track.
Track 24 hour. It was in Palatka on a rubberized track held there, and now Azalea 12-hour 24 takes place near Palatka. So.
Okay. But does it have the?
That was just Google AI looking. But yeah, Pete did run that race at one point. That was 2021, I think he ran it.
Yeah, I don't. So, all right, I'm done trying to go down that rabbit hole. So, all right. And we're still wrapping up our interviews with the 24-hour team. I got 2 this week I was supposed to get to, and I didn't. So I've been in contact with Ali Venti. Was it Ali Allen now? And who was the other one I sent you?
I don't remember.
I can look at. Yeah, we're gonna go through my mail. Janelle Stark. She was the other one. You know who hasn't got back to me? Camille Herron. She has not replied back for an interview.
The record that we have reached out to her.
Yeah. So you all see right here. Oh, right here. Melissa Lysak hasn't got back either. But Camille Herron has not gotten back. So when my Wikipedia for Pacer Travel gets removed because I didn't reach out to her, you all see that I reached out to Camille Herron and she did not get back to me. So, so these are the pictures of Wildcat. They had a photographer out here, so they had some pretty good pictures. Who did I see on here as we're wrapping up? One of my favorite postmen, this guy. It's out of Tampa, Florida. So good to see him up there running. So all right. So I think we're going to get this done under an hour. Well, nope, we missed it.
Nope.
So oh well. But I'm going to try and post the results if I get approval. So I'll post the results up there for PTC.
Yeah, we had a question in the chat from somebody, James Serrano. It was his first ultra ever. He loved it, and he was curious at what place he got. I'm not sure if he's still watching or not, but
what was the name?
Serrano, James Serrano.
James Serrano. All right, let me look. All right, so keep talking, and I'll come up with something.
Blah blah blah. So we're getting ready to race. My hamstrings hurt just sitting down. How's everybody feeling out there?
Kevin Caudell got 54th place. Katie Cook, 50th.
Kevin is the one I saw to be like, hey, tell Jeff that my phone
That's what
is
it.
working.
Yeah, that's what it. That's what it was.
29, resetting my phone like 12 times. But the good thing is I sat around. I did get to walk with Connor for a little while. I walked about a mile down to him with him and the little group of friends he had made.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
And what did you whisper? Can you tell everybody what you whispered in his ear when he finished?
That's our secret. That's our little secret.
I like to believe you said, "Don't go run that guy's races anymore."
Don't go. Please don't. For the health and safety of all.
Yeah, we're just BSing here while I try and find this guy's time. Francisco's going to join us on the live stream for Tampa Bay 100. He was 96th place. Where is James Serrano?
I haven't let my boss know that I need Tampa Bay 100 off, so I better put that in my request.
James, I can't find you. I'm so sorry.
You're on there. Yeah.
Yeah. I did enjoy talking to after the race, Fred Soley. I didn't talk to him too much, so.
He was Tattoo Man for the first half of the race, wasn't he?
Marty called him Tattoo Man. It was great talking to Fred. I talked to him after long haul, but he's like, "Yeah, I think you were pretty much out of it when I talked to you." He's like, "My wife was coming in to finish the loop. I came over and said hi." So it was great to talk to Fred. Nice guy.
Speaking of wives out there, your wife asked me about a good entry-level trail race. I mentioned Colt 45 because I know they've got shorter distances and it's close. But she doesn't know if she'll be ready this year. So
we did talk about that too. I said, yeah, she said you mentioned Colt 45. So that race is coming up on November 22nd, and they have a 60 miler, a 45 miler, a 45K, and a 14 miler.
Yeah, they used to have a 6 miler because he used to do the 45 furlongs, and it was just around a 10K. But when I think they changed the course, or he didn't want to do he had to change. It was like a smaller loop, so they got rid of that, and now they just do the 14 miler. But I told her she could just go out there. I would go there and just do, if she wants to do 5 or 6 miles, I'll do that with her. Yeah.
I'm showing this, and I'm hoping Mark Burgett doesn't see it because this is the only course I still have the course record on in 2021. So if Mark sees it, he's going to go take my course record. So hopefully he switched over to the NFL. So, all right. Thanks for joining us. We had a great time talking to you. Thank you for all the fun we had at PTC. Subscribe to the channel so we can do more of this stuff, and we will see you next week. We need like a tagline to say out that we could say on our way out, but we'll come up with it. So something cool like "Let's go." So, all right, talk to you guys later. Thanks.